All right, Rams, this is your reteach and retest for Formative Assessment 2.2. That means Unit 2, Quiz 2. Okay, so which pair of numbers represents the shaded part of the diagram? Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. That's your denominator. And your numerator is the part that's shaded. There are 2 pieces. So 2/5 is shaded. So let's look at my answer choices. Let's get rid of this one because that says 3/5. And let's get rid of this one because it says 2/3. All right. Now we just need to get a decimal. So 2/5. A couple of ways to do that. 5 is one of those special numbers that goes into 10 and 100 for place values. So I'm going to use it. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. 4/10 is the same thing as 0.4. That's one way. That way works sometimes when your denominator is a special number. But for the rest of the times, top dog, 2 divided by 5. To get from a fraction to a decimal, you divide. Fraction to decimal, divide. Fraction to decimal, divide. You're going to hear us say that all year long, so make for sure you get it stuck in your head, okay? Now, does 5 go into 2? Nope, it sure doesn't. But if I add a decimal and a 0, it's not really 20, it's 2.0, but we can treat it like a 20 because we put that decimal right here. Will 5 go into 20? Yes, 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20, and I have no remainder. So that is your other strategy. So right over here, which one of these works? Well, we never, ever, 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 ever just take our fraction and throw that numerator and denominator after the decimal. We just don't do it. It's going to be wrong every time. I can only think of one example that happens, and it actually continues, but those 2 numbers are in it, okay? This is not it. It is 4/10. Next, Josie's book weighs 0.68 or 68/100 pounds. What is this amount written as a fraction in simplest form? So 68/100. So to simplify this, what I would do. Now, why did I make 100? Because that's your place value. That's the tenths and the 100ths place, okay? So 68/100. Let's just start simplifying. Let's divide them by 2. 68 divided by 2 is going to be 34. 17 divided by 2 is 50. Okay? I'm not done. They're both even. So I'm going to keep going. 34 divided by 50. Okay, I can divide both of those by 2 again. 34 divided by 2 is 17. 50 divided by 2 is 25. Your answer is 17/25. Okay, thank you, Rams.